A football fan like you, a football fan like me, you look at last night, you didn't grow up a Jets fan, neither did I. However, Rita, you look at that, and that was just what we saw last night. 4 plays into the game, there it is from Aaron Rodgers. And I knew, it's one of those cases where I didn't have to be there. I didn't need anybody to tell me. When I saw him stand up, look to the sideline, and then sit back down, I said, that's it. That's it. That is a season ender right there. It's just one of those plays because we kind of go back and you look for the evidence. We all are trained to do that, right? Even though, we're not trainers or doctors. We go back and look at the play and say, oh, what did his knee do? And, what did his ankle do? You didn't know what particularly caused it. You just knew it was problematic as soon as you saw it. So Aaron Rodgers out for the season, and just really a damper on a night that was great for. I just want to make it clear, it wasn't just great for New York, y'all. It wasn't just great for New York. It was great for all of us because another talking point for NFL fans to follow the entire season.
Yeah, and that's what we did all this off season. Holley, we've sat here and talked about the Aaron Rodgers to the Jets connection. They had a whole Hard Knocks about Aaron Rodgers. That's all we've heard about. That's all we've talked about. How good the Jets are going to be with Aaron Rodgers. Him bringing his own guys. Him bringing his own offensive coordinator. Everything was set up for them to be this team. And then yet he only played a total of 4 snaps in order to go out the way that he did. And unfortunately for me, I knew exactly what that looked like because I had just seen J.K. Dobbins with the same type of contact and the same type of injury in that play happened the day before, and he ended up with an Achilles injury. So immediately, I'm not a doctor, okay? I get my degree from Doogie Howser University, okay? That being
there it
said,
is.
I knew right then and there that at minimum, it was some type of high ankle sprain. At most, it was some type of Achilles. And then, of course, once you start seeing the footage, when they found the slow-mo, you knew because you saw the pop happen. And it's just really unfortunate, right? Like, Jets fans, I know we like to make jokes about them all the time. It's fun to do that, right? You can do that when your claim to fame was Joe Namath back. I wasn't born yet, so I don't know nothing about that. But they really felt like this was their year, and rightfully so, right? That defense still played amazing last night. They were phenomenal.
Yes.
Garrett Wilson played great last night, defended a pass and turned it into a touchdown. Dude is off the chain for that one. And then yet they have to go back to Zach Wilson. They thought that they had moved on from mediocrity, and here we are back at square one because your guy Aaron Rodgers unfortunately is going to miss the entire season. So it was really sad to see, but the way that the game played out was great for Jets fans. Good for them for the defense to step up and play the way that they did. Good for them for allowing it to not go long into overtime, finishing it off with the punt return for a touchdown. But you just got to wonder, is that going to be a small glimpse of happiness, and they're looking forward to a season of gloom and doom moving forward?
Listen, those watching on Peacock TV just saw that graphic we put up. The gambling odds before the injury and post-injury. And although I'm not going to touch the AFC odds to win the AFC, odds to win the Super Bowl, difference of plus 1,800 before Monday Night Football injury, plus 6,000 after. Not touching that one, not touching the AFC one. But to win the AFC East, oh, your boy, my bet's your money. My bet's my money on that one. To win the AFC East, I'm not mad at the plus 600, and I'm not convinced, even with Zach Wilson at quarterback, Rita, I'm not convinced that the Jets are out of the divisional conversation. We got a marker right there on the screen. It says 9/12/2023. This is my receipt right now. This is my receipt, a visual receipt. September 12, 2023. Do not count out the Jets for the division. Count them out for the Super Bowl. Count them out for winning the AFC. Don't count them out for winning the AFC East. But before I get into that, I'll say, look, I don't know about you. I've never been a person who is superstitious. Now, I have my routines, I have habits. There's certain things I do, certain things I like to do, but it has nothing to do with, well, if I don't do those things, crazy things are going to happen. I do. When I walk down the sidewalk my entire life. Walk down the sidewalk, I have stepped on the cracks on the sidewalk. I have done that.
Did you break your mother's back?
I've done that. And my mother did not break her back. Good Lord.
She was good.
Lord.
Okay.
Thank you. So no, mom's good. And so I believed in, I love black cats. I love the number 13. All these things. Okay, superstitions I'm into, I'm not really ruled by superstition.
Okay.
Love the song by Stevie. But after last night, you start to think, okay, is something going on? If I'm a Jets fan, maybe I am thinking about superstitions and curses, because how could this happen then? When you got a 39-year-old quarterback, you have to protect him. That's why they only play one game in the preseason. That's why he's only played, part of the reason, he's only played one game in a preseason in the last 5 years. So you understand injuries can happen. But on that, you're just looking around, you're like, that's it? Everybody in the stadium, you're all excited. There's buzz. He comes out carrying the American flag pregame. He's hyped. He's the one guy. He's the one elite quarterback in the last generation who has said before it happened, my intention is to play for the Jets. You know how big that was for the psyche of your average Jets fan, that Aaron Rodgers, 4-time MVP, says he wants to play for you, and then 4 plays in, this happens to you? And as you pointed out, your backup quarterback is not somebody you love. Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.